Now she was like, duh, duh, duh. And I'm like, wait, what is you doing? That stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you, girl.
You lucky Solange wasn't there.
Yeah, you lucky Solange wasn't there.
Solange was there, I would have had to reboot.
Not Beyonce filing for divorce from Jay and separating her assets from his. Who could have known that Jay-Z being outed for being a bad guy would be the last stray for Beyonce to file for divorce and leave Jay-Z? Chilli, this woman has stayed with him through thick and thin and through multiple affairs, and it was starting to look like she was never ever going to leave him no matter what. But now that he is being set up to take the fall like Diddy, she is dipping. You know how everyone's been pointing fingers at Jay-Z, accusing him of being the master manipulator, pulling strings behind the scenes, and allegedly coercing Beyonce into some shady dealings? Well, turns out, according to 50 Cent, we've had it all wrong. He's stepping up to spill the beans, claiming that not only is Beyonce just as bad as Jay-Z, but she might even be worse. And he's dishing out some pretty shocking examples of her alleged antics. But hold on to your hats, because 50 Cent's not done yet. He's shining a spotlight on Beyonce's alleged scheme to make Jay-Z take the fall for their messiness. Yep, he's suggesting that by divorcing him, she's setting him up for failure, ready to toss him under the bus when the going gets tough. And let me tell you, this revelation's got us all reeling. Could this be why Jay-Z's been on a love-professing spree lately? Seems like there's a whole lot more to this story than meets the eye. So let's break this tea down.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you. That's how hateful you guys are, how you step on anybody to stay on the top, to remember.
Truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh yeah, he's glittering.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Well, now when we come back, we're gonna talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right, we'll be right back.
I am now convinced that Biggie Smalls wasn't cockeyed. He was just keeping one eye on Diddy at all times. The man is a fruitcake.
Hey, yo, right now though, for real, yo, I need to know who with me, you know, like just straight up, like I don't have the time, you know. If you me, let it be known, because I'm going to this next era and I'm lining up all the allies. If you me, let it be known. If you don't me, be quiet, and I will take your silence as you don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. But if with me, let it be known, because big thing.
Now to translate this in the language of Guyanese, what the diddler is trying to say is, I'm not going down by myself, and I'm trying to take others down with me. Now something very interesting came up. Suge Knight said this: people raids today wasn't for Diddy. It was to destroy incriminating stuff on powerful men.
The secrets, who's involved in that little secret room you guys participating in. So, you know they're gonna get you if they can. It's a little crazy how Puffy get booted out the alcohol business and Jimmy Iovine steps in with Andre and Snoopy promoting it. It's never a good look when it comes to culture of hip hop and for our community, our people. I turn myself in. Sometimes you gotta face the music. That's most of the time. Puffy, I'm gonna give you some real advice. 2 quick things. You gotta make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're gonna be standing up pissing or squatting sitting down pissing. I advise you to try to take the first one, because you know if you're squatting pissing on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, Do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison. I'm out.
It's now a scientific fact. The more you look at Diddy, the Booty Warrior 2.0, the more Suge Knight looks like a model citizen. But isn't it weird that Suge Knight is locked up for 28 years and yet he still has internet access? But it gets more weird. Suge Knight is trying to help Diddy when Diddy was his biggest rival during the East Coast and West Coast beef. And that tells me, is it possible that Suge Knight is working for the feds to try to reduce his sentence? And they must have hella evidence, because Homeland Security doesn't raid you for no reason. But Homeland Security raids you, but yet Diddy hasn't been arrested. Strange. And Ryan Garcia said they raided to hide more. So what we need to do is pray for the law enforcement to grow some balls and leak out what's really out there. Diddy the puppet, Diddy the decoy to distract you to what is actually going on. Don't lose sight. Now let's hear from Ryan.
Literally trying to make me out like I was a crazy maniac.
Right. It just goes to prove, there is no maniacs. We all just know the truth, and we look like maniacs, but we're not.
We're definitely not. We're just people that are constantly trying to search for, what's underneath the scene. And don't let it be a distraction, because you know what they're doing. They're hiding the evidence. There's more shit. They raided so they could hide. They didn't raid to get Diddy. What's Diddy compared to the ones that are really controlling it?
How about Jay-Z? How about Jay-Z?
Oh, that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, it's coming. Little by little. Everything's going to be out. I told you, bro. 2024 is the year of truth.
It's going to be biblical, brother. Biblical.
And I'm here for it. I love it.
We're lucky to be alive. We're very lucky to be alive.
This. I love watching it all come down.
Hey Ryan, you think this is Diddy's debt to the elites? This is kind of like a debt that he's paying back, right? It's kind of like a psyop, if you will.
I think everything's catching up to everybody. That's what I think.
Oof.
I think all the dirt is now being processed, and people are now, able to see, the things that people have been screaming about for years. I'm not the first one to say this. I'm not the type of person to say, oh, I'm the visionary, I have all the answers. No, I'm not claiming that. So everybody that's trying to spin that narrative too can fuck off. I'm not claiming I knew before everybody else. I'm just saying what I've seen. Are you famous? No, you're not. So if I'm famous in a position where I was able to see shit, I'm gonna fucking talk. What the fuck? I'm not a weirdo. You guys are weird as fuck to say that, trying to make it seem like I think I'm the shit, bro. I don't think I'm anything. I'm just telling the truth.
Thing is, Ryan, you're in a position where you can tell the truth, right? For all the reasons that you just explained. You are rich, you are famous, you have seen some shit that we would probably never see, right? So the fact that you're in this position and you're allowed, you're in a very rare position where you can share this truth with us all, right? And other people are very cowardly and probably would never do that, right? Because it may ruin their brand or their image, right? And they don't want to do that.
All I say is any brand that doesn't want to work with me for the things I'm speaking, you're part of the problem. You're a devil-worshipping brand, and we all know that. Thank you for making it very clear to me that you would stop sponsoring me because I'm talking about child sex trafficking and how it should stop. Please. I don't want to be near you anyways. You're not anything, bro. But everybody was literally telling me constantly, dude, you're fucking up your brand. You're doing this, you're doing that. I said, I'm fucking up my brand for sticking up for children. So let me ask you that question one more time. I'm fucking up my brand because I'm speaking up for children. Okay, I got you. Okay, so I know I'm not crazy because you will never convince me I'm doing something wrong. You can't pay me. You can't pay me enough.
When exposing the truth is viewed worse than the actual crime itself, should tell you that we are being controlled by a bunch of criminals. And a lot of people are saying, Ryan Garcia has lost his mind. He's done too much of that. But I'm going to double down on this statement, and I don't give a bullocks if you guys unsubscribe, because I just want the truth. Ryan Garcia doing what he's doing while being extremely rich and famous makes it so obvious that he's telling the truth. Why would he put his career in jeopardy unless he's actually being very serious? Come on, guys, do the math. 2 + 2 is not potatoes. May God protect you, Ryan Garcia, and God bless you.
Here's the wild thing, Ryan, right? After all this with Diddy will release some music, right? And people will still listen to his shit. But you come up here and you start talking about things you've seen other people do, and people are stabbing you in the back. They're talking shit. They're saying you're psycho, this, that, and the third. It's no coincidence that this comes out, what, 3 weeks after you kind of like shed light to it all? It's
That's
no
God.
coincidence.
That's God. God had my back from the beginning. God always was going to answer my enemies. While everybody was beating me down and they were out there trying to call off the fight and doing everything in their power to stop it. And when I provided a clean test, a clean drug test every time, they can't find nothing because I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Like, you just can't, I can't lose, bro. I always provide truth. Oh, you think I'm on drugs? Fine. Drug test me. Oh, it's random? Oh, that's okay. Hey, how you guys doing? Stopping me at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and fucking just disturbing my sleep. So they disturb my sleep, trying to catch me slipping, and nothing ever works. Why? Because I don't do drugs. That part.
Ryan, let me say something, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We all have God in us. If we choose to side with God and expose the truth, that's on us. We're being judged, and you're being judged, and you're getting a A+. You understand? The people
Thank
that
you.
don't expose it are getting a D, and they're going to go to hell.
They're getting the F. They failed.
It's
I
been a
mean,
while. I haven't been in school in a while.
it's all good. You know, D's still passing. I mean, we don't give them a pass. You know, you see little kids getting hurt, and you don't stand up for that. To me, you know, call me a snitch all you want. Oh, you're a snitch. What? I'm a snitch. How the fuck does that make sense? Dude, these are babies, you weirdo.
Not when it comes to children. A pack of gum, maybe you could snitch.
Right,
But
right.
children, no, you snitch.
Yeah. Oh, you're a snitch. You're just like 6ix9ine. What the fuck are you talking about, buddy? You like, bro, like, this is the world we live in, though. It's like, even today, right? They said, hey, Ryan, I'm not gonna follow you no more. And then I started losing followers on Instagram, right? And I was like, why?
I respect Ryan Garcia for putting his career in jeopardy to speak the truth. Ryan Garcia, we stand with you. Let's save the children and spread the gospel. And when he said they raided him to hide the evidence, not to arrest him, this sounds like the Jeffrey Epstein 2.0 case all over again. And P. Diddy is just small fries compared to the people above him. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Hey, I got tired of the media trying to smear this great city. They're saying you're a bunch of fucking criminals, drug addicts, and pedophiles. That is not the whole city. That is a very small, specific section of the city. It's called Diddy's house. That is, listen. Is Diddy going to jail? What's the over-under? Someone asked Shohei Ohtani. I know he got the... Those Japanese love gambling, bro. Or I believe they call it driving. But whatever, man. Listen, this is the only reason I think he might be guilty. Every celebrity in LA has had their home robbed except Diddy. And I thought about it, it's like, bro, robbing Diddy is terrifying, because what if he's there? You break down the door, he's butt naked on the couch. Meek Mill sitting on his lap, just petting him like a Maltese cat. Meek Mill crying. Oh no, wait a minute. I thought you was finished. Niggas like, can't stop, won't stop. You try to run out. You run out, the door is locked. You turn around, all of a sudden you hear, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. I can't be stopped now. It's your asshole tonight.